NSBC debate motion 2. This House prefers the strategy of pushing for institutional reform to address police abuse and misconduct rather than defunding the police. First of all, I would like to rebut some of your points. First, the police you said protecting us is now damaging us. Body cameras, we don't need those because we have witnesses. Defunding is still better rather than having more lives gone. Second, we aren't saying that all police will get a punishment. We just want the bad police to admit and pay what he did. Good police will still good. Third, we are doing this defunding is just to be in case. It doesn't mean police will have no work. They will only have limited access to weaponaries and some of their facilities. They will still do their job. Christy Lopez said that defunding the police is not as scary or even as radical as it sounds. And engaging on this topic is necessary if we are going to achieve the kind of public safety we need. Fourth, if you are saying you will have police from the diverse, okay, do it. How much time you need? If from the beginning you are minded black people are bad, your mindset will never change. It's kind of hard to change. To my points, first, policing in US was established to maintain the white supremacy. The police are not a neutral body, and the institution is inherently biased. In the US, slave patrols and night watches were the beginning of the racial directed system of law enforcement designed to secure capitals for white settlers. Second, policing doesn't keep us safe. Despite the billions of dollars we spend every year on policing, more than 15,000 people were killed by gun violence in 2019 alone. Disproportionately young people of color. If policing and imprisonment stop violence, the US would be the most peaceful country in the world. But decades of evidence show us this is not the case. Third, body cameras, trainings, and other so-called reform measures will not end cycles of police violence. In US cities, body cameras and other reform measures were implemented as part of Obama administration's multi-million-dollar response to the call for police accountability and have proven largely ineffective. Body cams are regularly shut off by police and do not result in less violent behavior, while increasing surveillance of those being policed. Second, trainings on implicit bias for police have shown no demonstrable effect. In fact, in Chicago, it was found that officers accused of abuses were leading the training. Third, community policing, the idea that if police and community work together, there will be more trust in the police. It doesn't work. Either the practice deputize whites and wealthy community members to surveil their neighbors, resulting in even more police action based on racist attitudes and beliefs. 4. Our tax dollars should be invested in more human and just alternative to policing. That includes funding health care workers to respond to mental health emergencies instead of the police. It also means shifting our resources to transformative justice approaches that support survivors and work directly with the person who has caused harm through community-based system of accountability. Under these models, community members work together to keep each other safe. So basically, from my points, I can say that the solutions you said before, it doesn't affect. Police violence will still be there. What can we do is just stop them by defunding them. Okay, now George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin. Who else? Who else will be the victim?